Yeah, Assalamualaikum and very good morning. I bid to Dr. Rozia. And we are from group 16. We will present about the theory that was produced by Ken Robert, which is about the opportunity structure theory. That was produced in 1977. And we will present, the one we will present is me, myself, Noswala binti Wahab, 201769. And next is Siti Noor Akilah binti Muhammad Roslan, 202898. And third is Siti Sarina binti Muhammad Isa, 202900. And the last one is Nur Nabila Zarifah binti Zakaria, 203872. And we will present about the first is about the content of the theory. Second is about the proposition in this theory. And third is about concept used in this theory. And the last one is about the application in the past to this. So next, I will pass to the my team members. Isarina.
I will talk about content of theory. Kate Robert, 1977-1997, has made a notable contribution to sociological understanding of career development. He described his theory in terms of opportunity structure. First is neither school leaver. Adults typically choose their job in any meaningful sense, which is simply take what is available. It is because their job preferences are not one matter of individual taste but are determined by a system or stratification. Second is school leaver. The opportunity offered to any school leaver are structured by number of factors. Case Robert states that the choice of opportunity is based on individual educational achievement. That means the school leaver has a choice, but strictly limited because a few of factors. Uh, the last one is school leaver involving a social proximity to different types doesn't have concern of their ambitions because they are inherent in structure of the educational institution that the young people live with and the operational institution they are entering. I will pass to Nabila.
Okay, moving on to the next point, which is proposition. Opportunity structure theory is a response to Ginsburg and Super's theory that made by Ken Robert. He argues that choice is a misleading concept. It is because the social structure which are around us and which we are part of that define our expectation. He also thinks that the choice we do make are within the confines of the social structure, affecting both education and career choice. To firm his belief, Roberts drew his conclusion on the basis of a study of a group of 169 young men aged 40 to 23 in London founded in hypotheses drawn from Ginsburg and Super's work. In, in his study, he concluded that ambitions are determined by the occupation and participant entered rather than occupation being determined by ambition. Okay, I pass to the next.
So here moving on to the concept. So as you can see the quote of Roberts from Robert, which is he believed that concept not of occupational choice but of opportunity structure, which is social structure. The concept that was used in this theory is social structure, which were determined by their eventual occupation. So he pointed out that socialization creating a climate of expectation which is associated with particular educational careers and internalized by each individual. So he also used sociological tradition in terms of selection and allocation and placement, which is definition of sociology itself is a discipline that attempts to understand the force outside us that shape our line interests and also our personalities. So he believed that how socially close to various occupations were on the basis of class, race, and gender. He concluded that these social factors were more significant than career support. So the climate change in social structure will bring an impact to these young people to be employed, and they need to seek for the opportunity in order to get the job. So I will pass to the last one, Hila.
So Ken Roberts have several of application in the past study. So here we list down about three of them that stood out the most. The first one is Sahwa. empowering the young generation towards a new social construct in South and East Mediterranean countries. Between January 2014 till March 2017, it's about young people in the South and East Mediterranean area enduring a multiple transitions. The second one is about community response to sports center provision in Belfast, October 1987 till December 2009. The purpose of the research was to assess the local impact of the new leisure centre in Belfast, Northern Ireland. And the last one is education, labour markets and human resource management in Central Asia. It's between September 2005 till August 2007. It's about two INTAS and three NIS teams investigated the character of the mismatches between the education system and labor requirements that are responsible for the persistence of high levels of youth unemployment and underemployment throughout the new market economies. So that's it from us. Thank you.